Now, Channel 11 Morning News. Coverage you can count on.
Good morning. It is Sunday, January 6th. I'm Haley Potter. 2 firefighters were evaluated for smoke inhalation during a fire in Pittsburgh. They were not, however, transported to the hospital. This is what firefighters were up against when they got to Wall Avenue. A viewer sent these pictures into the Channel 11 newsroom. And our crew who went to check it out saw firefighters cleaning up. The fire chief said the house was vacant and a squatter may have been inside. He said the fire appears to have been started on the back porch and spread to the upper floors. 3 fire departments responded to the call. This morning, a man in a wheelchair is okay after his home went up into flames. Come take a look at this incredible video. We had this as breaking news last night on 11 at 11. Since then, we learned that the fire on East 17th Avenue in Homestead damaged at least 1 home, if not more. We're told a man who used a wheelchair lives there and he made it out safely. New this morning, we're hearing from a neighbor who witnessed it all.
It's always a worry when it comes to definitely a fire in any type of way or any type of harm towards anybody, so I'm just glad he was able to make it out.
Channel 11 saw firefighters also inside a home next door. We're checking to see if the fire spread to that home too. 4 people, including 2 children, are looking for places to stay after their duplex caught fire. It started around 9 o'clock yesterday morning on Lowry Street in Pittsburgh's Troy Hill neighborhood. Pittsburgh's public safety posted these pictures on Facebook. We're told firefighters put out the flames quickly. Everyone inside the duplex made it out safely. And look at these pictures of pets getting help. You can see them getting oxygen. They were all okay this morning. The cause of the fire is under investigation. The Red Cross is helping the people who lived in the duplex. Happening now, Columbia Gas just got done shutting off gas service to 1,700 customers in Washington County. So until it's back on, there are 3 warming shelters open. One is at Carroll Township Social Hall and another is at the Volunteer Fire Department. You can also go to Donora Council Chambers. Channel 11 spotted utility workers outgoing from house to house in Donora, shutting off gas meters last night. It's the first step Columbia Gas is taking, it says, out of an abundance of caution after that air got into the line.
So if you get air into the system, it could possibly knock out the pilot light to your appliance. And so that's why to err on the side of caution, we chose to shut down the system.
Now that the gas meters are off, Columbia Gas will start the restoration process. Workers will have to go back to each home and relight gas appliances and do safety checks. You have to be home for them to do it. Be prepared to pay more today if you're driving the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Overnight tolls went up 6% for everyone. That means if you use an Easy Pass, you'll pay an extra dime to use the toll road, and you'll pay an extra 20 cents if you pay with cash. The Turnpike Commission says it needs to raise the price to improve the Turnpike and support mass transit improvements across the state. Alexander Tamori didn't make it home while riding his bike the night after Christmas. Today, his fellow cyclists will complete his journey. Police say the 22-year-old was hit by a drunk driver in Cranberry, and he died in the hospital after his family donated his organs. The memorial ride starts today at 12:30 at Graham Park in Cranberry. The ride will pause at the intersection of Rochester and Haynes School Roads to remember Tamori. Cyclists will put a ghost bike there in his memory. New details this morning, a 20-year-old man has been charged in the killing of a 7-year-old girl in Texas. Justice for Jasmine. These folks rallied in Houston yesterday, a week after the deadly shooting that killed 7-year-old Jasmine Barnes. Eric Black Jr. is charged with the murder after police say he took part in the crime. Investigators are still looking for evidence and possibly other suspects.
So I just thank everybody for coming out and celebrating and supporting this homegoing with me. And I say this is a very special homegoing because I got a beautiful angel up there watching over me.
Police do not believe Jasmine's family was the intended target of the shooting and that they were possibly shot as a result of mistaken identity. A man suffered a seizure while he was behind the wheel, and a stranger helped save his life.
That was one of the first things that I asked him is somebody with you until paramedics arrive, and he said, yeah, some guy.
His wife's mission to find that good Samaritan to say thanks.
I'm speechless.
And it was a day 3 hockey players won't forget. How they were named honorary members of the Penguins.